let me see. My son actually did a lot of this legwork, and he unfortunately could not be here. From the Virginia DWR, we requested all the paperwork regarding that pond. How many times it was inspected, who inspected it, and how many times it was stopped. We wanted all the information on it. Couldn't get any. Why couldn't we get it?
And I personally know a contractor that volunteered to fix it. And he said, no, it's too political, it couldn't be done.
Like I said, we're happy to have you, review all the different ideas.
Whose idea or where did y'all get the okay to go past where the break was? Go clean up the dam and bust the dam that was a perfectly good dam. That's what we don't understand.
Mark, would you like to,
So when the breach occurred, where did, when that hole opened itself up from, right along the edge of those concrete box culverts, somehow over, and a repair was done on that 20 years ago. On that exact same, on that same place. So it breached through there again. And in order to meet dam safety requirements and make the dam safe for the public at the point in time where it was, since there was an active breach going on, we needed to cut that large channel through there so the dam would pass a storm, would not be holding a pool of water that would breach and cause additional flooding downstream. So we talked with DCR Dam Safety through the whole thing that we have to do, through that whole process, to get an alteration permit with them, to make that improvement that you see right there for right now, to put the outlet where it is. And that's kind of in line with where the natural, with another stream that kind of goes through there at that point in time, so the original channel that was through there with trees.
And that couldn't have been done where the breach is now, and not in a new area, destroying more of the dam?
Not, I mean, to do it, you couldn't really make that same type of a channel right there where that culvert is. There's also issues with those culverts. I'm sure there's some from what we were able to see, there's undermining it on the edge of those culverts. We don't know the exact extent of that. So if you made any type of a breach there, or forced water through there, that would have compounded whatever else was happening with those culverts.
So let's make another hole.
But you're not gonna use that culvert over again to fix it?
For the future plans that are out there, the future different options, that would be addressed at that point in time for fixing those, to address any undermining of those culverts, whatever may or may not be happening. We'll be investigating that when a design authorization comes.
So leaving half the boards out of the concrete spillway now wouldn't have done the same thing.
We had to get the lake down as low as the lake can go. The pond, whatever you want, the lake, the water, the pond. We had to take all the stop logs out of both locations. There's the two locations that had a very big concrete structure. We took all the boards out of there, and then we took all the boards out of the spot where the other.
That wouldn't bring the water down low enough.
That brought it down as far as it'll go. That's where you're seeing it today. Because that's where the water is just going through those elevations for those where the boards came out. Those were at both locations where they're at. But again, DCR Dam Safety, if there's not a notch in there, it's still a lake that can pond water and cause potential problems. If the water comes back up, it goes through that breach area that was there. And we needed to, in the interim, for the final design plan, something else, if something else is gonna happen there, we had to put the notch in there that you see out there now.
So we just decided that it wasn't safety?
It is a dam safety issue, yes.
Okay, and we just decided that now. And all these inspections we've done on this, no one realized that.
The inspections, the water that was going through that dam, it did not go through, it wasn't coming through on previous inspections that were done, it was never off. You know, the dam, DCR requires the dams inspected annually, that's a requirement for dam safety. I believe we've done it twice over the last 5 years, we usually think it's every other year, we've been working with DCR. And we did it a couple years, I'm not sure if it was a year or a year before that we've done it. I know we've done it at least once in the last 2 years, depending on what they had us start coming online to do it.
was, inspected by DDOT as well, the bridge.
Basically inspected.
But I don't know, because we couldn't get that information. We requested it, but couldn't get it.
So VDOT inspects the bridges and culverts. We had inspected the dam, DWR's inspected the dam on the annual basis, like required for dam safety. And again, there was no noted seepage or anything going through the culvert, that you can't see it until it happens. And it starts on the lakeside, it was going along there for whatever, however it was going through, until at one point there was a breakthrough that was noticed on Mother's Day of last year. And John called me, I drove out, we met out here, we talked about it, and then within a day, you had a trench cut through the road where it all collapsed through. And then we went through the repair modes to see what you have out there.
What did that cost to secure the dam like that?
So that one was approximately $298,907.
What's that, sir?
$298,000.
$300,000 to get home for the new property.
We need to work on that.
Hope that went to
That
fixing
included,
the-
Right.
that included part of the
How much was that,
emergency
John?
engineering and part of having staff and different things respond.
What is the cost to repair the dam?
So all the
Over
different
5
options,
million.
all the different options have the cost on the bottoms of them.
Where did the funding come from to fix Chandler's Mill Pond the last 4 times that blew out?
But it wasn't done right first 3 times.
Yeah.
So some of the funding came legislatively, some of the funding came from DCR, or DWR.
Okay.
Have y'all asked for funding?
We have not asked for any funding at this point.
Why
Part
would
of-
you-
Part of it is to have the public comments to,
We already know
For the next
what we
approach.
want, is an agreement, you have an agreement with them on it.
we're here to go through that.
Who makes the decision?
Ultimately, the decision will come to the director of the board.
Now, do you need funds allocated from the state directly for a project, or do you have a DWR general fund that pays for projects
It would
like that
have to be directly for a project.
for this project?
And also keep in mind the property owners, like their value of their properties, if the pond's not fixed, if they were to sell their property, who's gonna wanna buy property on
Mud,
whole
on
water?
mud.
Yes.
We hear your comments and like I
And
said.
also-
Don't mean anything.
My little boy,
Yeah, right there,
exactly.
we're taking his
Even-
pond away and his brother's pond away that they've been fishing, and they had fish, could put a fish pond
I-
And his children,
So-
their children.
You're
I
taking
hear
that
you.
away
And like I say,
from.
my property value is, I'm sure going down, but my taxes went up. Where's that money going?
I hear you, and like I said, we'd love to hear your comments.
I've also done an online petition, I have over 200, and that's just online, and we're willing to go around to the public.
Please email your comments to me.
That's on here.
Well, the options that you got here are not what we want. And the agreement states that the dam will be fixed. So, I mean, that's all I got to say.
He signed the deal.
The agreement says that the dam will be fixed,
That's right.
not one of these options. So, I don't know.
We have different options for the dam. to be
Okay, let's say we
fixed.
pick this option. What good's that gonna do?
Then we work to try to find a funding source for it.
Well, you haven't even started looking for funding.
One of the challenges with this particular type of dam is that it's not a high hazard dam. So there's not a lot of resources out there. There's not a lot of federal money. There's not a lot of grants and different ways to be able to fund a
But
dam.
you said you haven't even started looking yet.
We need an option to be able to go with.
The one that fit 75 acres like it was before, not 5.
So that would be option 3 or option 4 over there.
Can you just briefly explain what the different options are? I know there's details you can't get into probably, but.
Sure, and they're on that paper as well. So the first option is what is there currently. No further.
Well, I would like to make a comment on that. Number one, that's very, very dangerous. If they have a structure fire in their home or woods fire behind his house, there's not enough room for fire trucks down in that bottom, the way they shut that road off. Fire truck can't get in there, rescue can't get in there. What are we gonna do?
We're happy to talk with the emergency services for the county.
There's one of them right there.
We're
There's
happy
one of them
to-
right there. Let's talk to them. Can you get a big fire truck in there, Curtis?
You can't go pick that dam.
That's the number one we got.
So
Exactly.
option number 2 here,
The hydrant.
Option number 2 here, this particular option, this would be to extend the boat ramp out and to put a fishing pier along the edge here of in its current state, to be able to access the current pool that is there now.
And where's the parking space?
So my thing is, so that's all going to Westmoreland County, and this is Northumberland County, where the problem is. So why are we shuffling it all of it to Westmoreland County?
That currently is where DWR's boat landing facility is.
That's when it was a pond and it was an access.
That was donated to the state on top of
Right.
that.
So then,
Exactly.
option number 3.
Oh, one hole, yeah.
Option number 3 is to build the dam back, but not put the road over it. So that's without adding the road. And then option number 4 here, this is building the dam back with the road over top of it.
I do have a question. So if you build the dam back here with no road, how do you get to the boat ramp?
Coming in on the existing road.
Like I always.
Yeah, you either
I
have to
mean,
enter.
go up, go around 202 and go all the way around?
From Westmoreland, or enter from Northumberland.
Well, here we go again. Here we go again. And that takes away from revenue from our county.
And then, like I said, this is the one with restoring it back to its road.
I don't think we had much of an
This
option
is
myself.
I can't hear you. Here,
But you're eliminating this one, the other small one, is this in Gatesville way here?
Mike,
What do you
talk to that. So this is the current.
I'm sorry.
The current spillway that's over there, at the end of that big concrete, that will go away, and then we'll have one in the center, one that's gonna be in the center.
What about the little one that's over in this area?
Again, that goes away, we just have one spillway, and we're setting down.
And with this, the water depth will be as it was before?
That would be putting pool back to where it was in April of 2025. We're not making, these options do not make the lake deeper than what it was previously. Options 3 and 4 restore the pool to the elevation it was before it broke on Mother's Day last year.
Again, I'd like you guys to explore the options. Please fill out the public comment cards for us.
Heard that comment.
Let's just say that you got funding within a year, which is totally unthinkable, but if you say you did,
So
for option number 4, how long does it take to get back to full?
So your timeline's right up in the top corner for each of them.
How about if we take one of these agreements and get everybody here that's in agreement with it to sign the back of it, and we'll put that over there? How about that?
That's a good idea, Curtis.
We're happy to accept your comments.
We need to fill in these comments part of it.
Everybody feel like. Everybody feel like. Everybody feel like.
The next one is made a boat ramp on, make dock. Where's some of it?
You got one, James?
That's it.
And that's something of importance too, is that,
But then the other one.
this is the footprint of the existing dam. It's a new dam.
The fish there will go by.
In order to build the dam back. In order to build the dam back.
And access for.
Yeah. If anybody wants to sign the back of this agreement, y'all can sign that.
No, we just go down and this part on y'all side.